Genius, get onto my show.
Yeah. You know, one of my favorites is the
the national anthem?
Oh, gosh. Oh, boy, I love that. Can you tell me that story? I want to hear that.
No, are you
come
serious?
on. Yeah, I'm totally serious.
It's the best story of all time.
It's one of them. I'll get to the other one later.
So I won this national anthem contest.
Yeah.
And when was that?
Were you in high school? You must have been in high school.
I must have been either in high school or it must have been like the first year of college, because it was a competition outside of my town.
Because the thing I remember most about the story is the
I know
it's the sweater part.
Well,
so
yeah,
it had to be
yeah.
the 90s, right? Like the early 90s.
Remember that Northern Illinois is about 10 years behind.
Yeah. Right.
So you're dealing with, you have to go back in time
right.
with fashion.
Okay.
So this is not like the Choir Chat podcast. So I'll tell the story.
Yeah,
Fine.
Good.
So I had won this competition.
Yeah.
And I got to sing the national anthem somewhere in the middle of the state at like some ISU game.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Were you excited?
Yeah.
I mean, it was a big deal.
Yeah, as long as you pick the right note to start on, then everything's fine, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But then my hometown was really excited, and I think by hometown I mean my mother.
We have that in common.
And somehow, and I think it was my mother,
yeah.
I was invited to sing the national anthem at the July 4th celebration in Rockford at the local ice arena. For a figure skating extravaganza.
Yeah. Was your sister skating in that?
She was.
That's right. Oh, that's right.
So I think that's how I ended up with the national anthem situation.
Uh-huh.
So like any good Midwestern boy, I put on my American flag sweater.
Yeah.
And I got there, and my dad was running sound. And it was a cappella.
Of course.
And I just remember them telling me before I went out, they were like, there's no, so wear shoes with rubber soles on it. Mm-hmm. And there's no carpeting.
No red carpet.
There's no carpeting. I was like, no carpeting. Yeah, you just walk very carefully out onto the ice. You sing the national anthem.
And then you
then
shuffle off.
Very carefully you walk off. So I was like all psyched out for this thing,
And you'd grown up in ice. I mean, it's not like you'd never walked on ice before, right? I mean,
Well, yeah, but I wasn't the most
coordinated.
Yeah.
Okay.
Agile person.
Gotcha.
so I can't believe I'm telling this story again. It's been years since I've told the story, by the way.
I've been waiting all week to hear this story.
Oh my God! So I'm standing, quote unquote, off stage, off the ice arena, with all the fluorescent lights on. Now this is a show that's happening in a fluorescently lighted arena, right?
Yeah.
And my dad's like, and now, the winner of the whatever, 1990 something, Star Spangled Banner singing contest. Robert Istad. And somebody pushes a button and this American flag drops down motorized from the ceiling.
Yeah.
And I
Now is the place full? Is this a big thing?
Yeah,
or?
well what happens is that this was during a festival, and July 4th they had a festival down the river, but what you don't realize if you haven't lived in Rockford, Illinois, that it is so hot and humid, it's disastrous.
Uh-huh.
So there is this one figure skating show, but people
they
are
flock
so
to it
hot
because it's cool.
They got to go in there for an hour and cool off.
I love it.
Right?
Yeah.
Everybody's been drinking.
Most of them don't give a shit about ice
skating.
skating.
No, my God, no. They've
Nothing.
been drinking. They've been eating these damn walking tacos where they smash up Fritos in a bag and they pour Hormel chili and cheese on top of it and give you a fork. I mean, this is what's been going on.
Right. Yeah.
Hot dogs, walking tacos, and
nice, cool,
cold, old style.
What's he gonna sing?
Yeah. So the American flag comes down. I'm sorry, Rockford people, if you listen to this. And I walk out, and so I took my pitch, off stage. Okay, all right, I got it. I had my little pitch pipe. And I put it in my pocket. I'll never forget. And they opened the door to the ice arena.
Yeah.
And I started walking out gingerly.
Like the Green Mile. I mean, it just must have been.
Just walking out with my
slow
head held
motion.
high, just walking out. And then all of a sudden, I just felt my footing go out from underneath me, and I started going like my feet were moving like a million miles an hour, like Goofy,
like the Flintstones.
And then I could hear the whole crowd go like that. But then I caught myself somehow.
Yeah,
and I like whoa, yeah, and I like balancing, and everybody breathes aside. And I get and I walk out there, and I'm like in the middle of the arena.
Yeah.
And I realized that I've forgotten the pitch, right? So then I'm fumbling in my pocket, and I remember I dropped the pitch pipe on the ice. It's like,
Seriously?
Yeah.
I don't remember that part.
Yeah,
of the
and I
story.
remember I looked down like, okay, now if I bend over to get this thing,
You're
I
going
might
down.
fall. So then I decided I'm just going to pick a pitch.
Yeah. Oh my God.
So I started, and I start going.
Sure.
And about halfway through,
Yep.
the first line, I realize in all of the falling and the pitch forgetting that I have forgotten the words.